This is big breaking emergency news. We are now seeing curfews announced, checkpoints announced, and troopers being deployed all throughout Florida right now. We are seeing a message and a warning being issued by the Florida governor, and he has deployed hundreds of troopers to different cities around the state, right? These big hotspot cities, they are getting prepared for something big to happen there, and they want to have a major police presence there, so they are prepared for whatever happens. All right, we also have cities like Miami, right? And this is 17 different cities they are deploying these troopers to from the governor. And we also have cities like Miami, they're putting out these public alerts and these public announcements and making these videos saying there's going to be curfews and checkpoints and all these other things. They are really cracking down, and they are getting prepared for something big, and they want to be ready for it. Right? So this is what's happening in Florida. They're putting out this warning, this alert, and they are mostly warning beach towns right now. They are warning places like Miami, places like Daytona Beach, Panama City Beach, places like Fort Lauderdale are all being warned and having troopers deployed right now. Hundreds of troopers have been deployed around the state, and they said 17 cities total they have been deployed in. All right, so they're getting prepared. You need to be getting prepared. If you are in these major cities, you need to be on the lookout. You need to be on high alert, red alert right now. And especially right now, we are seeing a major influx of hundreds of thousands, maybe even millions of people coming to Florida for spring break right now. All right, millions of people are surging into Florida right now. We also have an open border as well that could be causing problems. And we just had an alert issued yesterday. The FBI was warning that there was an assassin in Florida, in Miami. All right, so lots of big things going on here. I want you to listen to this alert from the governor, right? And then I'm going to play this announcement that was issued by the city of Miami as well, announcing curfews and restrictions and checkpoints. So I want you to listen to what Desantis just said today and what he's warning of today. And really quick, hit it up for me down there. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. I'm posting every day, multiple times a day, keeping you guys updated on this big breaking news. So let's get into this alert here of what Governor Desantis just said.
Support. And so FHP reached out to all these jurisdictions, and we now have a total of 17 law enforcement agencies throughout the state of Florida that have requested at least 140 troopers to be deployed in their counties and cities to assist with maintaining order during spring break. In Florida, I'm proud to say, is honoring every single one of those requests. This includes reinforcing communities throughout South Florida with over 60 additional state troopers. We're also going to have another 60 in other spring break hotspots like Daytona Beach and Panama City Beach. We will also activate 24 quick response troopers in Bay, Volusia, Broward, and Dade counties for immediate response to any incidents requiring additional law enforcement personnel. We've also activated through the State Highway Patrol aviation drones, mobile command vehicles to assist with traffic management and logistics. And on top of that, FHP troopers will be utilizing Miami Beach Police mobile automated license plate readers throughout the city. This will help identify subjects with outstanding warrants or those that are driving stolen vehicles. So those are not folks we want to be at our spring break parties. So we stand by ready to support even more.
All right, so you heard that. He announced that he's sending troopers all over the state. All right, hundreds of troopers deployed to different cities, and they are deploying surveillance drones, setting up checkpoints. So this announcement was just put out by the city of Miami Beach. This video, I want you to listen to it really quick. These announcements that are being made in Miami that you need to be aware of. And this is happening in other cities in Florida as well that are big beach hotspots. This is what's going on for the month of March.
And just so you know, we're serious.
This March, you can expect things like curfews, bag checks, and restricted beach access,
DUI checkpoints, $100 parking, and strong police enforcement for drug possession and violence.
Whatever it takes, because it's time to move on.
Maybe we can talk when you're done with your spring break phase, but until then.
All right, so you heard that there. Curfews, checkpoints, police presence, and even $100 parking they're going to have to deter people from going to these places and these hot spots. All right, so major change of what's going on, and they are going to be prepared if there's any security threats, because previously, even in Miami, even if it's not a major national security threat, which we could see as well with our open border and all the other things going on, all right, we have seen U.S. citizens cause chaos in these cities, destroy things, burn cars, start fires, start riots, and there have been thousands of people arrested at once at these Miami beach parties and things like this, all right, that get out of control, turn into riots, turn into fights, and turn into shootouts sometimes between people. All right, that's what happens in these places a lot, and this has happened to Miami the past few years especially. Things have gotten really bad, and they are stepping up their enforcement to be ready and be prepared. All right, so you should be prepared too. You should be ready too. You should be on high alert, red alert if you're in these major cities. They said there were 17 cities that they're sending law enforcement officers to, but I was digging and I couldn't find anywhere the exact 17 cities that they're sending them to, but they said they're sending out special response units as well, all right, quick response special units for law enforcement, and bare minimum they're going to be at these major places. All right, so if you're anywhere that's near a beach, major hotspot, Tampa, Clearwater are going to probably have police officers there. All right, St. Augustine, Daytona, Panama City Beach, okay, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, Sarasota, down there might have some. Okay, and up in the Panhandle, maybe at some of those places as well, there might be law enforcement, maybe like Port St. Joe, maybe some of these smaller areas up there could have law enforcement deployed to their region as well. So keep your head on a swivel, be prepared. Please hit it up for me down there, right? I'm posting multiple videos a day, keeping you guys updated on what's going on around the country and things that are affecting our country every single day. And this is huge because we just saw a similar situation in Haiti yesterday. Okay, there is curfews implemented. There was a prison break in Haiti. People are causing chaos. There's riots, and they're taking over government buildings in Haiti. Okay, and it's not exactly the same, but we've seen similar situations where it's chaos. That's even how they were describing it. These officials that are warning of this, saying it's, quote, mayhem. It's, quote, chaos of what's going on. Some of these law enforcement and city officials and mayors describing what happened in their cities in previous years. And this could come to America as well. This could come to America, especially when we are not sure who is entering our country every single day. And there could be instigators, there could be agitators, and there could be people that are taking advantage of these crowds and these situations. So something to just live by in this day and age, this time, is most likely to avoid major crowds, mega crowds, things like this that are attracting hundreds of thousands of people, millions of people to certain regions. Maybe just try to avoid them and go on the off seasons, go on the curves instead of right in the middle of it. All right, that's probably a much safer and better strategy than to dive in and try to go to Florida in the middle of spring break. And it's chaos. It's hard to drive. There's so many people around this time of year, jacking up gas prices as well. Hotel prices are insane. All right, it's a terrible time to go anyways. So if you're planning on going to Florida for spring break, most likely it's probably better to just go in the summer when it's warmer anyways and kids are out of school, summertime, right? That's probably the best time to go instead of spring break when the chaos, because people just think it's time to party, it's time to be crazy, and it's turn into literal shootouts in these cities like Miami from these spring break events. All right, so keep your head on a swivel. Keep yourself prepared. Be able to protect yourself, protect your family, defend yourself, defend your family. I hope you have big blessings for your life and your family. And I hope you have a big old blessed day.